What's good, YouTube? Dre or Different Gaming. So these next series of videos are going to be the replays from the Friday Night Melee that I did last night. At fourth place, lost only one. And I lost a Pop Wrestler right here, which he's actually subscribed to the channel now. And another DV testing partner. So it's pretty cool. It's always nice to gain new subscribers through attorneys. So if you like the content, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and smash that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into my mistakes. Okay, so last night I live streamed the Friday Night Melee or Friday Night Free for All. Yeah, it's a Friday Night Free for All. My bad, it's not Melee. It's free for all. But uh round one, let's go ahead and hop into the replay. Got GTFO versus me, and we tied for the first one, and then I won the rock paper scissors. 44 versus 40, and I don't know why they got. Oh yeah, because he no, never mind. So my opening hand is White Rabbit, Allure, White Rabbit, Imperm, Chessy Cat, and their opening hand is Rabbit, Toy Box, Lacrima, Track, X. So we have Fiends. We have Toybot, Fiend Smith, Ryzel versus Sky Striker Malice. So I start off by setting Allure, setting Emperor, normal summon Chessie, banish White Rabbit, draw into Talent and Thrust. White Rabbit pay 3 special. Rabbit effective set TB11, link into Haggard, Haggard, banish Chessie. Then Haggard gets Ghost Ogre. Then Chessie paid 3. Then Lord Darkness, draw 2, banish White Rabbit. And he started raging. And then Thrust, set Canadia. And then Talents, draw 2. And then activate Field Spell, banish Mouse. Go Splash, Splash, bring back Mouse. Linking to the Ransom. Ransom grab Field Spell. TV11, banish Ransom, special summon Mouse. Pay Knob, special summon Ransom. Banish Dotscaper, Dotscaper special summon back. Link in the link decoder. Then link all 3 in the binder. Binder banish his ogre. Just in the case he does top deck a Bestial, it doesn't give him that light in his own, he'll have to choose my graveyard, which keeps him off the Bestial. Yeah, activate binder this. Oh yeah, encoder chain link too. I forgot my chain link. Then binder set, banish binder, or activate GWC, banish the binder, special summon Bransom. Negate life points because the fact that he said that Ghost Ogre was the only hand trap, that tells me that everything else is engine. So go ahead and have my life points up. Try to draw into more stuff, which I did. Drawing a Deinonychus, and then thinking here because I don't play Terahertz anymore. So set up Firewall Dragon next to Ransom and set Deinonychus, set Widow Anchor. Now I could have kept the Widow Anchor in hand. I really should have kept the Widow Anchor in hand. But in the odd case that they just out the board, I'll leave my Monster Zone empty, and then if they go say normal summon Lacrima, normal summon X, activate the effect, then I can Widow Anchor that. So the Widow Anchor was just like first, like second or third line of interruption, and past her, he draws Bonfire, and then admits defeat. Um, so my inboard that I set up firewall dots for one at the moment. Imperm, Canadia, the Book of Moon, Didomiscus the Banish, and I have the discard for it. I can discard the rabbit. Then GWC to bring back Binder. Binder to if he if they do start playing and they fill their graveyard, I can banish whatever they put in. And as you can see, the Lacrima and track. So he can activate track. Then I change GWC, special summon, special summon, binder. Then Lori discards for calls. So it will be track resolving, discarding the Lori. Then turn player, Lori, binder two, banish the Lori, banish trap, and banish rabbit. And then that will give me the MTP. So either way, I was kind of two turns ahead. So game two, they choose to go first. And opening hands, I open Impulse, Shifter, Chessie, White Rabbit, and Engage. They open Wanted, Bonfire, Talent, Wanted, and Engraver. So in draw phase, I was thinking they activate Wanted. So I'm like, oh, bet you just revealed everything that I needed to know. Pain Shifter, activate Bonfire, add Ice, normal summon Ice. Now here I had to think if I impulse here, then I'm pretty sure I leave them on nothing. But if I don't impulse, then I leave them on a bigger Ryzo engine. And I absolutely hate dealing with the Ryzo engine. So I decided to impulse. And with no monster effect activated, at the end turn, he said Shifter pooped him. And I said, I assume you're playing Fiendsmith packet. So I activate Engage, grab Hornet, activate Hornet, normal summon Chessie, banish, activate effect, banish White Rabbit, draw two. And then Here he just says, yeah, GG's. Like, this is full combo. I really don't have to go through the full combo. I just have to make it to a cryptor, and that's it. Which, because I activate the set TV, and then I have to activate Dormouse effect so everything gains 6. And I haven't banished mouse yet. So set TB 11, set TB 11, activate, banish Chessie, uh, banish Chessie, special mouse from deck, link all 3 into Cryptor, mouse, special summon back, mouse activate, banishing another Chessie, and that's just for the 600 attack boost. And then go all 3. No, they just battle phase attack, and then Cryptor, uh, add back a rabbit or TB11. It doesn't matter. You'll have like 4. You'll have like 4 ballast cards in banish. So it was game. So admitted defeat. GG's. GG's. And he showed me his hand, and I was like, yeah, the hand's actually busted. Then round 2 is against the Pop Wrestler. It's a tie. We want to rock, paper, scissors. 40 versus 44. Open a hand. Impulse, Magnemite, Shifter, Engage, Rabbit, and open a hand is track, full loss, Imperm, track, Radiance of the Voiceless Voice. So draw phase, activate Shifter. Then here I really had to think because I can still play under full loss, under Shifter. You really have to play it right. If not, then you just give your opponent extra draws. But I wasn't sure what hand traps my opponent was on, but I always play as if they have everything. So there's no reason to go into Kagari. And after the M perm, I'm like, okay, they just better have Nib at this point. And activate Magnemite, go all 3 for Cryptor. And I probably could have went into Binder. I could have went in a Binder. Like thinking back now, I probably could have went binder set, but that really wouldn't get me anywhere. So this is probably the best play that I could do. Then thrust. set Canada, set impulse. And then as soon as I say that, I was like, oh. Then he says, or he asks Saphira, activate Saphira, send prayers, then activates track. And this is where I'm just like, yo, Fane Smith voiceless. Huh. Then here, when they discarded the track instead of the warrior, I'm like, okay, so you don't have the normal summon, and you didn't add low off of barrier. So I'm just like, okay, so I should be able to play through this. So normal summon, I thought ahead, and I either I have nothing for Cryptor, so Canadia and Impulse are my only two interruptions. Then he's Saphira, and here I'm like I have to Impulse here because they'll get ahead too much. Then Impulse, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Canadian, the special summon back. And this is the reason why I started testing. Well, yeah, this is so much why I wanted to start testing the Dino Miscus. But my teammate Hemkage uh told me about the Canadian. I forgot the name of it until he was like the Book of Moon one. I was like, yeah, I just forgot the name of it. But they not only act as interruptions, but they also count as extra bodies because Link Spider is one normal monster, and the Canadia and matter of fact, all the Paleozoics traps count as normal monsters. Set radius, activate engraver, and I'm like the third track. That's crazy work. Then I draw a lure, and here, as you can see, I forgot to add Druid's Worm off of Magnemite. So I active both of us are are locked in. Then he changed Radiance for first effect. Shuffle back prayers to special summon out the low. And then I draw talent TV11. And then here I'm like I'm missing something. Like even on my live stream, you'll hear me say like I'm missing something. And that's when I realized never got my search for mag because I should have an extra body. Like I should have an extra body. Yeah, here I'm like, well, the game state is kind of not where it should be. So we call Judge. Judge comes immediately, and we just tell him, it's an improper game state. And it was a very easy fix. And this is why we do this, so we can learn not to forget. But sometimes there's so much that goes on, and then I draw for turn. Yeah, we both got a PE minor, which is not bad. I mean, it wasn't a hard fix, so and Pop was a little salty about getting a warning. And yes, it is true. It is the turn player to remember effects, but it is also the job of the opponent to remember effects as well, because it is the integrity of both players to ensure a fair game state online and in person. And I explained that to him, so he definitely understood. And the game state literally is going to be the same, except I get the Druid's Worm. Then low, uh, um, activate the Blessing. Now, I read this card wrong. I so read this card wrong, but I fixed it. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm reading it. So here I go into ransom. Ransom one, Jerusalem two. And I should have targeted the low because I read barrier wrong as well. Because it's low and a light ritual. And I could have sent the low and literally just GG's right there. But I'm like, oh, I can't target a low, so I really can't even activate Druis. So then he sends the low to summon the Savaris. And then he special summons the low back. And I'm like, oh, I really can't do nothing now. So activate underground, banish, rabbit, special, set the MTP. I thought about setting the MTP, and then I'm like, well, I can still get to the MTP or non-banish the Savaris. So I'm like, let me set the GWC, activate GWC, special summon back the Cryptor. Uh, I was supposed to gain 25, but then ransom pay 9, banish mouse, no effect, battle phase, Cryptor, shuffle back mouse, banish, and then attack. So game two, my hand is Scaper, Underground, Rabbit, Underground, Mouse. My hand is lovely minus Escaper. Pop is Talent, Low, Lancia, Fenrir, Engraver. Hand is amazing. Both hands are amazing. And this is just Fiendsmith combo. But I hope everybody is being safe and staying warm in this icy storm. Ooh. Then he starts going voiceless voice combo, then activates Knuckle Crypto Girl. Like I was good. Oh, he set the talent. I drew Druid's Throne for turn. So so before I even got into it, I literally just admired the board because it's like you got the Sparus for Saravis, you got the Fenrir, Skull Guardian, High King, and then Lancia, like against this hand. It's just perfect. But chain Lancia, activate field spell. I'm cooked. Then we go to game three, and my hand is just Dookie Dog Water. I mean, it's not really Dookie Dog Water, but I hate opening with field spell. I love normal summoning the mouse because it just gives you so much more. But anywho, game three, opening hands is uh field spell, TB11, call by, Druid's Worm, Lancia, Pot's open hand is Nib, Fenrir, Prayers, Imperm, and Skull Guardian. So I set TB, activate field spell, banish mouse, mouse special summon, and mouse effect to banish, banish rabbit, and rabbit special, and then rabbit set GWC, and activate TB11, special summon the Haggard. Now, y'all will see. Then a normal special summon the Haggard. Then on summon the Imperm. And I'm like, okay. So already one, two, three, four, and then Chessie make five, drop snip. And now here I shouldn't have shotgunned the Lancia so fast. I should have waited for more actions because then I cut my SP off. And y'all will see down the line that I tried to I think I tried to call by the grave something. Or no, a SP, and then a little bit down I realized that I can't. So here I just know I lose because I'm at 71. That's at 41. Yep, and then I lose. And even if I did special summon Chessie back because it has the highest attack at 15. I still lose because my next draw is cross out, and I still lose a body. So round three, we go against Pro Buddy. It's a tie. Then he wins rock paper scissors 48 versus 40. The opening hand is TB11, Shifter, Chessie, Dino Miscus, and Mouse. And their opening hand is Lacrima, Gamma Burst, Swamp Frog, Dispelling, and Fountain. And then I activate Shifter and Standby. Activate Engage OTK question mark. And here I'm just like, yo, it's like hitting a jackpot. It's like seeing the little sevens on a slot machine just choo choo choo. Didn't even have to do much. Okay. Game two, I open Nib, Terraforming, Thrust, Druid's, full loss. He opens Swamp Frog, Tip, Dispelling, Destruction, and Fallen of at RG Rose. So the game one, um, I just went on and went through it because that was like kind of straightforward. But game two is very, 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 very interesting. So in draw phase, I activate full loss, and I don't know what type of language this dude's speaking, but yeah, I started getting worried. I felt like he put a curse on me or something. Like he talking about Voldemort, like he in Harry Potter land, he in the land of Hogwarts. And then he asks, "Do I take the challenge?" And I say, "Take the challenge." LOL. I said, "Please do," because if anything, I would just have to deal with the runic stuff. That's it, which helps me. But they decided to take the challenge, and I even replied sarcastic, but okie dokie. So if you're familiar with uh Sprite Fraud, is 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 literally that with runic, and I guess fallen albas. I don't know. And they activated that runic tip, and you giving me malice cards and the banishment just helps my cryptor. Then activate destruction, special summon, a draw, and a hornet drone. Now the nib rip really wasn't all too bad because there's totally awesome right there. That's totally awesome right there. Before fifth summon too. So I wasn't too upset about that. And then he banishes a full loss and a lure. Then and here I had to make a decision. Because before totally awesome gets on the board, I need to get Druid's Worm on board. Um, I can wait to use the Hornet drone. I can play with Druid's Worm and hopefully I draw another monster. But anywho, not only does he give me a light, but he gives me a body on board. So put three, draw, and draw into Golden Droplet, Starter, and Flashing Fire. And then Special Summon, go into Toad, Link, go into Sprint. And just like I said, if I draw into another monster with Druid's Worm on board, it's perfect. Send Angler, Special Summon 2 Beaver. Hey, look, keep going. Yep, keep going, please. Sprite. And this is another reason why I'm okie dokie with the nib because of the gigantic sprite. No, keep going. Special summon again. Draw shifter. Special summon jet, at Gamma Burst. Link in the IP. Draw. Activate sprite starter. Special. Draw. Set. Gamma Burst. End phase. So I really, really, really didn't want this to end so quickly. Because with the hand that I have, this is a very easy board to break, especially not going in a battle phase so fast. Like all I have to do is just out out the out the negate, out the SP interruption, the carrot, and then whatever runic cards he has in hand. Then I draw into a mouse. So not only do I have two of the most powerful staple cards in the format right now, I have ton of engine and extenders. Normal summon mouse effect. Then they flashing fire destroy the Druid's Worm and then banish two. Now watch this. Destroy the Druid's, banish Chessie and Book of Eclipse. And then Mouse still resolves. So new chain, Rabbit Rabbit 1, Druid's Worm 2, Chessie Cat 3. So because I had a way to chain block the Druid's Worm, I just automatically send the Toad and just worry about the IP, which we have everything we need for that one interruption. And then round 4, I win the rock paper scissor, 56 versus 40. And me and Pop became DB friends. And he messaged me and was like, "You gotta win this for me to get third." and I'm just dying laughing. So I set talent, activate engage, add Hornet drone, and I just uploaded a combo video, and I'll be doing more combo videos. This will be one of them. Opening up engage and field spell, and we just go normal combo. Mouse, banish rabbit, rabbit, special, set TB, and then link all of them into ransom, grab field spell, activate TB, banish ransom, special summon Chessie, pay 9, special summon the ransom, banish dot, special dot, then go all three in the binder, banish Chessie, then binder, set GWC, Chessie, banish field spell, draw 2, drawing up impulse and MTP, which are great draws. You go SP, pay 9, binder, draw 1. You go all three in the cryptor, and set 2, end phase. On that, for their 6 card was Crystal Beach, Ruby, Carbuncle, and they have Crystal Blessing, Foolish Burial Goods, Crystal Beach, Rainbow Dragon, Rainbow Bridge, and Awakening of the Crystal Ultimates. Now, I have not seen Crystal Beast. Nothing. I've seen Jesse. I've seen the little thumbnail of Jesse Cotton playing it, but I never really watched. I didn't watch that video. So activate Foolish Burial Goods. And here I mess up my shotgun. I could have just saved it. I forgot that he could chain the trap. I hate this field spell. I hate all these little field spells. The Valet's World field spells, but he has that, adds Pegasus. Then I banish Binder. I mean Ransom, add field spell, and banish Chessie, pay 3 special. And the only reason why is because if you try to attack over, um, then all your monsters get banished that battles with Malice Link, which is the ransom. Then on activation, I cryptor, shuffle back the TB, and banish the field spell. And then normal summon Pegasus, put Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. I had to read Rainbow Dragon. Then Rainbow Dragon, Chain Impulse, activate Rainbow Bridge, then activates Golden Rule, equips it to the Pegasus, and then I MTP. And after that, he scoops. Because that was like my hand was cracked, but his top deck for the Ruby was kind of bad. So going into game 2, we have Underground, Rabbit, Thrust, Talent, Book of Eclipse. And he has Breath Synchron, Crystal Bond, Valais World, Koenig Wilson, Awakening, and Foolish Burial Goods. Now I have no interruptions. And I didn't know that Crystal Beast could combo off like this. So I'm just gonna play this and just let it play out. And when it asks just keep going, just mean to combo off. Yup, yup. Like I would go, kind of go in depth of what's going on. But I kinda don't think I'll see Crystal Beast. But the deck is insane. He was trying to declare it, especially someone at Pegasus. So after all of that, you have the Rainbow Ruins that can negate, like just all that. Now, it may not look like much, but you got the Hero negate. You have this to shuffle everything back. You have this to be able to start everything over again, and this if you have three or more in a spell trap zone. When a spell trap card is activated, you can send one Crystal Beast monster you control, negate the activation. This card is not once per turn. Some of the effects on it is once per turn, and I'll show y'all exactly what I mean. And then activate the Awakening to add, and then special summon the Ruby to special summon the Pegasus to put the Pegasus back in. Negate. Talent. Negate. So game three, we have Canadia, Shifter, Thrust, Dinomiscus, White Rabbit. They have Rev Synchron, Illusion, Chaos, Thrust, Rainbow Bridge, Phantasme. And this was the last round, so I mean, fourth place is good with trying the new cards out and trying the new extra deck and side. But I said, activate Rabbit Chain Shifter, activate TB11, special summon the mouse, rabbit special, then link the mouse for Lingeribo, special summon mouse, banish the Chessie. And here I was thinking I can special summon the Chelsea and then just go straight into ransom, but I don't have a way to get rid of the ransom besides linking off the Lingeribo because the Lingeribo checks for Imperm or Impulse. So I just special go all three into ransom, rent, and like if they did have the Imperm, then I just check it with the uh Lingeribo. And first, now here I could have got Phil Spill. I could have got Talon. I could have got another trap. I could have got Impulse. I could have got anything. But knowing that I'm playing against Crystal Beast and knowing that their opening play is important after watching game two, I just go ahead and add talent. And here talents, I ask for a response, and I look at the hand, and I see the hand, and I'm like, okay, well, his biggest play with this is normal summon Topaz, Rev Synchron. They get banished, and then you can power tool add um add equip spell, and then that just gets checked with one of the traps. So I don't play into talents if he top decks it. But Thrust is the only card that literally threatens me. And then here I keep track of what's in hand, so I know that I can actually play at a decent speed. And knowing that I don't have to worry about the trap, I can now uh, safely link off the Lingeribo, and then ransom pay 9. And then here, I didn't want to get rid of the firewall. I wanted to have it for a bounce, but not only setting up for next turn, but setting up for my turn also. So here you'll see what I'm talking about. Link off for binder, banish the shifter to make him think that I have another shifter in hand if I draw, and then sit on binder. Binder, GWC, Canadia, and Dynamiscus. With knowing what's in the opponent's hand, this is enough without activating field spell because I have no other monsters. And then I have GWC for ransom. Uh, so here now at the beginning I said that he can go into power tool, get a equip spell. Now this was the backup play. I really wasn't expecting them to go Black Rose Dragon like second action. So with that, I changed GWC, bring back the ransom, gain life points, then everything gets destroyed. and then I get my stuff back. Unknown was the second rev synchron. So with knowing what the rest of the hand was, and only knowing that if he activated the continuous spell, and this right here, like, let me know that it might be another, or it might be a Crystal Beast Steady top deck. So easy answer, just MTP and then banish, and then Rainbow Dragon, which I already knew was a hand, and then the Ref Synchron was the top deck. I told him that the Paleos act as interruptions. So that's the match against Crystal Beast, which is really fun. The tournament was actually really fun. I learned a lot. Personally, I feel like I made a lot of better plays. I need to not shotgun stuff, but it's kind of hard because talents and threats are so strong. But oh no. But with that being said, y'all have a blessed day, and as always, peace.